One of the worst things that could happen to you when you're eating breakfast, and especially something that has like syrup or something sticky or messy, is when your fork falls right onto the plate, right into the syrup. Hello everybody, I hope you guys are doing good today. I am currently packing to go to the library because I feel like that, during the last week, since today's I think Monday, I feel like all last week I wasn't really all that productive. It's like for the entire time I felt fatigue. I mentioned that before, I think. I felt like I wasn't really getting much done. And I don't know, I just didn't feel like I did all that much. So I figured that if I went to the library again, which is something that I haven't done in a little bit, that maybe that could help to, I guess, kind of jumpstart my work ethic. The work ethic isn't the right word, but because I think that when I'm doing work here, I tend to get, I guess, a little bit more lax. Like I can't really focus as much as I would like to, even when I actually really try. It's really weird. It's like I become really, the best word that I can think of is that I just become really slow moving. And like I said, I'm not really sure why that is. You might be actually the same way. So because of that, I think I'm going to try to make more frequent trips to the library. To make sure that, I get more, like I said, I've been getting some work done during the week, but it's not the amount that I would be proud of or be content with. So I think I'm probably going to start going to the library a lot more regularly. I'm just making sure that I pack everything in here to make sure that I have actually a productive day. Alright, it looks like I'm all packed up, so I have to get dressed, so if you'll excuse me. Sorry about that, I guess I got a little overzealous in getting dressed. Alright, we got everything we need, so let's hit the road. First off, I'm actually trying to find a bathroom because the bathroom in the library is out of order, which completely sucks. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, so I'm just walking around trying to see if I'll find something. Alright, I just found this Taco Bell. I'm gonna try to see if I can use their bathroom. Oh, thank goodness for that Taco Bell. Okay, so like I was saying, bottom line is, since I'm only just looking up entry-level jobs, period, I see that there are a lot of different jobs to choose from. However, just because there are several jobs available, that doesn't mean I would like to apply to every single one. I think I said before that there just seems to be a lot of sales, marketing, and customer service jobs. If possible, I would try to get something right-ish related. Of course, if that's not gonna happen, then I'll just have to make do. But I don't know, but in a way I think that may be a good thing, since I'm constantly minimizing the pool as to what I'm going to apply to and what I'm not going to apply to. I think it kind of helps me to just have a better selection. It's kind of I already know it's going to be entry level, then out of the entry level it's going to be this and then that and then that, and then I feel like it's kind of makes it more and more smaller until I get something that I feel like will be the best for me. So at the moment I think I'm focusing more on probably copywriter jobs. It's kind of I think it's digital internet writing and social media jobs, since all the stuff that I've done on YouTube and Facebook. But I'm not gonna give up until I find what I'm looking for, I bet you that much. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I'm still not done. I'm only taking a break. I had to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna eat some food, and then it's just gonna be back to the grind, more than likely I'll just catch up with you when I start heading back home. I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually pretty frustrated right now because I just spent several hours in that library, basically, like I said, my whole day, And it didn't really feel like that I did much during that entire time. I cycled through all these websites looking at all these different jobs, but it's just like there are just a lot of them that just don't fit, you know? It's like I am, of course, like I said, I'm being a lot less choosy, I guess, with them, but it's like I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm kind of in the my brain is going in one direction and then going in another direction, and then they're just like clashing right in the middle. The best thing that I could describe it is that right now I have a fear, okay? And that fear is that no matter what I do or no matter how hard I work, if I do end up getting a job, it's basically going to be this really, really low paying, cruddy job that's gonna make me very unhappy. It feels like that I'm kind of being backed into a corner, and it's like I'm running out of options in this, and it's kind of like if I want this to work, then I should just take whatever comes my way and just be happy with that, you know? And that is the exact thing that I do not want to happen because, as I just said, I will be in a very cruddy, low-paying job that'll just make me extremely unhappy. And to be honest, I feel like it could potentially make my living out here even more difficult because, like, I've looked at, you know, how much things cost out here, whether you're trying to get an apartment or if you're just trying to like rent a room or something, and you know, it does cost something. So I feel like that if I were just to get any, just I don't know, just bomo job, I don't know, I just made that up just now. Then it's like I would probably be like struggling more or less because I'm getting, like I said, like very little money, but I still have like bills to pay and stuff. And that's where my mind is getting split in those two different directions. On one hand, I would like to try to find, you know, a job that I like and still fits my needs and is still something that I, you know, would enjoy doing. The other half of me, which is scared, is saying, hey, Julian, you're running out of time. Just get anything that you can get just so you can, you know, get a place. And I'm scared. I'm actually really scared about that happening. Okay? Because I feel like that's, for me, that's like a perfect recipe of just getting trapped. You know, when you feel like that, you can't, like you said, you don't have any power, you don't have any options, and then you end up making a choice that you know you don't want to make, but you feel like that you were forced to. I watched a video a little while ago, actually, that was reminiscent of this particular situation that I'm in, where you feel like that you don't have enough options, and then as a result you end up making basically a stupid decision, or you know, a very unsmart decision for yourself, and then you end up in like a worse scenario than you had even originally envisioned. What that video suggested you do is that you give yourself more options, like how I just said, how I feel like that I'm running out of options, and then, you know, I'm basically making these last resort choices. And, you know, and that's actually something that I already know. When you decide on something out of desperation and fear, you get a desperate and fearful solution. So, I guess if you're in a situation like me right now where you feel like that you don't have a lot of options, if you feel like that you're being backed up against a wall and you're going to be forced to do something you really don't want to do, the best advice that I could give you is to give yourself more options. I guess in my scenario, that could be to try to figure out a way to give myself more time to, I guess, continue to finding jobs. I guess another way would be for me to probably just find some new resource that gives me a lot more job opportunities or something like that. I think that me getting that career counselor was an example of me increasing my options beforehand, because like I said, I didn't know what I was doing and I wasn't getting anywhere, so I decided to hire somebody who does know what they're doing. But yeah, I think that's all I really have to say. It's getting late. I just wanted to come down here to the ocean side again. But yeah, I think I'll just end the video here. Like I said, I'm sorry, I'm still like pretty stressed out and pretty upset because, like I said, it's that fear that I have that I feel like is slowly but surely coming true, and you know, I really don't want that. So I guess I'll just have to try to give myself more options. And like I said, if you're in a situation like me, then that's my advice to you as well. I guess you're not stuck. That as long as you give yourself more options, you'll never be stuck. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I had to put it in my other hand so I could use my right hand. I always use my right hand for this. But be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when my videos are going up. And you can show your support by donating in the links below. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.